Welcome back. We got another bargain video here for you guys today. The cheap bargain 11. So as cheap as we could possibly make an insane 11. That is what we have got here for you all today. If you guys want to check out all these players, they're all on one short list together, which will be linked down below in the description in my Discord. That is where you can find it. My mods and I have put together a list of over 900 players ranging from ages like 15 and 16 to 27, and the price range of absolutely nothing to 10 million. So that is what you will find on that short list. If you guys want to download that and just have signings for days, feel free, down below in the description in the Discord. But with that being said, without further ado, let's get into the honorable mentions for this best 11. We got 4 of them coming up for you right now. So the first honorable mention is the honorable mention goalkeeper. Valued at 750k to 1.6 million, it is Mr. Jasper Torkelson, 19-year-old Norwegian at IK Start. Dude is actually a wonder kid. He is very, very good. He is 6'5", 19 years of age, 15 aerial reach, 18 jumping reach, 15 reflexes. Dude is a beast. He is very, very good. He's got 14 agility already as well. For 750k to 1.6 million, I really wanted to put him in the starting 11, but the goalkeeper that is in the starting 11, you'll understand why he is there. So, Mr. Jasper Torkelson, first honorable mention, definitely pick him up. Now, our defensive honorable mention is Mr. Piero Guzman, a 23-year-old Peruvian who's at Universitario in the Peruvian first tier. He's valued at 30k to 300,000 pounds, 6'4", very well rounded. He's good in the air, 14 heading, 16 jumping reach, 13 marking, 12 tackling. Dude is super well rounded. If you're in a smaller league, for 30k to 300k, there isn't many better options out there for that price range, and they're already this good. Keep in mind, these star ratings that you are seeing here for these cheap players today are compared to how it is at Liverpool. So they are actually borderline like fringe impact subs that you will see today. For the midfield honorable mention, we have Ivan Lepenjica, I think is how you say it. He is at Slaven Belupo, 23-year-old Croatian, valued at 65,000 to 650k. Just super well-rounded player. His physicals are great. He's 6'3". He can play as a center back, defense mid, or central midfield. He is a dude that you can abuse long throws with. He has 16 long throws. Very, very solid player. He has great work rate as well. He's got decent marking, decent tackling, decent passing, decent vision. Whatever you kind of need him to do, if you need him to be a DLP, ball-winning midfielder, a ball-playing defender, he can do that job for you for 65 to 650k, might I add. And the attacking honorable mention is a 24-year-old Peruvian at Manucci, Mr. Matthias Suchar. 80k to 230k for a dude that I was really close to putting in the starting 11 actually, but he is very, very good overall, very well rounded. His mentals are great, his physicals very solid, and technically where he needs to be good, he is great. He has 14 finishing, 13 first touch, 14 passing. For 80k to 230k, that is a dude that can walk into probably a majority of championship sides and put up some very good numbers. But now, getting into the cheap bargain 11 starters. The goalkeeper is Mr. Jacob Vidal Zetterström of Djurgårdens IF in Sweden. He's 24 years old, valued at 110k to 1.1 million pounds. He is 6'6", 16 aerial jumping reach, not aerial reach, but 16 aerial reach. There we go. Get it right, Gormy. 16 aerial reach, 17 jumping reach, 15 reflexes, just super, super good all around. 16 determination as well. For 110k to 1.1 million, the dude is an absolute steal. Absolute must-sign player in my opinion, especially if you need a backup goalkeeper. I mean, Jacob Vidal Zetterström is absolutely amazing for it. And even if you want him to be your starter, if you're doing Moneyball or a rebuild of a club, a smaller club that is, He can definitely be your man that leads the way between the sticks. And for at least the next 10 seasons until he's 34, he can get the job done for you. So, starting at right back in this cheap bargain 11, which this 11 is a 4-4-2, which you guys probably saw on the thumbnail. We've got Mr. Matuzinho of Flamengo, or FLA if you don't have the real name fixed, because I currently do not have it. He is very, very solid, 210k to 2.1 million pounds. Very good attacking wingback or fullback. If that is what you were looking for, he is definitely the man for it. 14 passing, 12 marking, 12 tackling, decent work rate. He's got good crossing, good dribbling, good first touch. What you need in a playmaking fullback slash wingback, he has exactly it. At right center back, we have got Mr. Olav Voom, a 19-year-old Norwegian who plays for Stabæk in the second tier, I believe, in Norway. Same tier as Mr. Jesper Torkelsen, who is honorable mention. He is valued, though, at 6k to 60k. It is this well-rounded at 19 years of age. 12 tackling, 12 marking, 12 heading. He really isn't going to do anything spectacular, but for 6k to 60k, I mean, this dude's an absolute beast for that price. 15 determination as well. He used to be a former wonder kid. I think he still might be like a low-key wonder kid, so he still can definitely develop to a decent level for you, and especially for championship type sides or smaller leagues. He's definitely going to be a player that you should definitely bring in. Next up, we have a player that's actually injured off the rip for 6 to 7 months, so you do got to wait for that. But at 24 years of age, Mr. Reese Oxford of Augsburg, the young Englishman, is valued at 220k to 2.2 million pounds. Dude's an absolute beast. He was a former big-time wonder kid. He was supposed to be like the next big thing out of West Ham. Didn't really hit those heights. Still a very, very solid player. Can play center back, defensive mid, center mid, right back. Super well-rounded. 14 heading, 17 jumping reach, 14 strength. He's 6'4". Good marking, tackling, passing. He's a good ball-playing defender, in my opinion. Or if you need a ball-winning midfielder that can move the ball, he is a player that can definitely get the job done in that type of role for you. Once again, 220k to 2.2 million pounds, but he is injured for a majority of the first season, so keep that in mind. We're off to the Swedish League again, this time to Malmo FF, where we find 24-year-old Brazilian Gabriel Busanello, who, just like our right back, very well-rounded, very good playmaking fullback slash wingback. 200k to 2 million pounds. I mean, his marking, passing, tackling, everything is super, super well-rounded. He's very, very good. One thing that I like on him is that he gets forward whenever possible. He hugs the line, and he shoots with power. So, being that he isn't the greatest at finishing with 9 finishing, he does have 11 long shots. He will shoot with power, so he will chip in a goal here and there for you. Coming in at the right midfield position, we have Raimundo Fulgencio of Tigres. He is a 23-year-old Mexican who is very, very solid. He can play right wing or right midfield or left wing. Like I said, very solid. Pace isn't there. Acceleration is. Agility is. He is smaller. He is pretty good playmaking-wise. 13 passing, 13 first touch, 14 dribbling, 13 crossing. He's got 11 finishing as well, so he can finish for you. And for 75k to 750k, dude is well worth that price. Coming in at the right central midfield position, we have got Mr. Christian Herk, a 24-year-old Slovakian from Dunstrata. Very solid player overall, very solid. 6'3", solid physicals, solid mentals, solid technical abilities. Great playmaker. He is a taller playmaker, or it does say his best position would be central midfield on attack. He would absolutely kill that position, I think, with what he's able to do. I mean, his physicals will help him be pretty solid, being able to get up and back. So even as a box midfielder, he can do a job. He has good passing, solid vision. He can definitely be a good playmaker for you. And for 40k to 400,000 pounds, I don't see why someone wouldn't bring him in. Coming in at left center mid, we have the best name on this list, and probably the best name on any of the short lists I've done so far. We have a 21-year-old, my bad, Finnish center mid from FC Nordsjælland, Mr. Oliver Ant-Man. Dude's name is sick. Also, his attributes are sick. He is very, very good. Very well-rounded. 16 determination to go with being just an all-around beast. He can play central midfield. He can play as a number 10, right wing, right midfield, left wing. He can play striker even because he does have the building blocks of the Holy Trinity. Dribbling, finishing, and first touch, all very solid. And at 21 years of age, it's only going to get better. He has good passing, good vision, teamwork, work rate is great to go with that 16 determination. Very, very solid player. 240K to 2.4 million is all you got to pay to get him. There are a lot of teams that end up wanting him as well, so definitely, if you are interested in him, try and get him early. Coming in at left midfield, we have the cheapest player on this list. It is Mr. Alejandro Zendejas of Club America in Mexico, the 25-year-old American international, might I add, for 3,000 to 28,000 pounds. That is an absolute steal. That is the definition of a cheap bargain. It is absolutely incredible how cheap he is for how good he is. He is absolutely fantastic. He's got the Holy Trinity. He can cross the ball. He has okay-ish long shots. Great passing. He's a great playmaker with 14 crossing, 14 first touch, 15 passing, 15 vision, 15 off the ball. He's a smart player as well with 15 decisions, and he's got some pace to him. So this dude, definitely a must sign in every save. No matter what club you are, he can do a job for you. I mean, obviously, if you're Real Madrid or PSG, probably don't sign him. But everyone else, definitely bring him in. He can do a job for you, especially if you're like a Luton town and you don't have a heck of a lot of money to spend. This dude can come in and do a job for you. He can play left midfield, left wing back, center mid, as a number 10, left wing, or right wing. Dude can do it all. For 3K to 28,000 pounds, that's an absolute steal, folks. Now, getting to the striker positions, they both come from the same country, actually, and they're both 17 years of age. The first one is Mr. Alan Obando, a 17-year-old Ecuadorian playing for Barcelona SC. Very solid player. Valued at 240K to 2.4 million. He has the Holy Trinity of 14 dribbling, 14 finishing, 14 first touch. Decent off the ball, good technique, good acceleration, decent pace. He has a lot of building to do. You can pick him up for free, actually, in your second season. So keep that in mind. You don't have to pay that 240K to 2.4 million up front. You can wait until he is on a free. And I'm sure everyone will want a player this good on a free because he is a low-key wonder kid. He is very solid. I will say, however, the next striker doesn't start off as good technically, but gets even better than Alan Obando. And Alan Obando can end up at the likes of Chelsea. So with Obando being valued at 240K to 2.4 million, the next Ecuadorian striker, like I said, they're both 17. The next one is Michael Bermudez. He is valued at 1.2 million to 2.4 million. Very, very good striker. He is absolutely amazing, and I would argue this is the must-sign player this year for any save, no matter where you are, because he can become an absolute world beater. This dude is like Matías Arezzo 2.0. I know in the Wonder Kid video, I said that Castro was kind of like Matías Arezzo. Michael Bermudez is Arezzo 2.0. Very strong left foot, strong right foot. He doesn't have the strength that Arezzo had, but he has 19 determination on this role that I have of him. 14 finishing, 14 first touch, 10 dribbling, and he's quick. He's absolutely fantastic. 1.2 to 2.4 million for a player that you probably will have seen by now in the Ajax rebuild that I did. He ended up hitting the Wonder Kid label, which is absolutely amazing. Instead of it saying striker right here, it said Wonder Kid. So he is able to hit that type of level. He is absolutely fantastic. I've seen him go to teams like Frankfurt, Porto, I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up at a club like a Liverpool, a Dortmund, a Real Madrid. I really wouldn't. This kid can get that good. All right, so if you were to buy the entire 11, it would be £2.544 million. And with the honorable mentions, it would be £3.469 million, which that is super cheap for an entire team worth of players. Then for the max price, it is £15.738 million, and with the honorable mentions, it is £18.818 million. Still super cheap for 15 players. But there we have it for today's video. Hope you all did enjoy. If you did, please feel free, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribing is 100% free, so why not hit that sub button. Also, if you want to download the shortlist that all these players are from, along with the other 2 shortlist videos that I've done already, the link to my Discord will be down in the description. That is where you can download these shortlists from. There's going to be multiple more shortlists throughout the year that we're doing videos on here, as well as within the Discord for you guys to be able to download and utilize within your saves. But with that being said, if you guys want to check out all the FM24 videos that I've done so far this year, they will be popping up on screen right now. And until next time, have a good one. Bye-bye.